In today's video, we're going to take a look at the 5 Take Profit Trader accounts and see which of these accounts is the easiest to pass the evaluation. Now, before we get started, I want to let you guys know right now, Take Profit Trader is having a 30% sale off all their evaluation accounts, and best yet, no activation fees. So if you use the link in the description box down below, it'll bring you to a page just like this. You can either type in code epitome at checkout or simply left click on epitome. It'll copy it to your clipboard, as you can see on the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Now, normally I love the 150K accounts with Take Profit Trader. Right here you can see where I passed the 150K account. And recently, once I blew up the last 350K accounts I had with Take Profit Trader, I went ahead and purchased a 50K account. You can see right there, it's passed, and now it's in a pro account. So I do have experience with passing multiple different Take Profit Trader account sizes. However, let's take a look at some things that you want to consider before you decide which Take Profit Trader account is best for you. Now, let's start off looking at the 25K account size. And let's talk about some of the drawbacks to the 25K account size. One, you only get a max of 3 contracts, but you can also trade 30 micros. You can see we have an end of the day trailing drawdown of $1,500. Now, for me, I personally like a little bit more drawdown, but if you look at the ratio, profit to drawdown ratio, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. It's very, very nice. Also, with a 25K account, you only have to make $3,000 before you can start withdrawing money. $1,500 to pass the evaluation, then another $1,500 to basically reach the buffer zone, and then anything above that, you can start requesting a payout. Now, I've only traded a 25K account with Apex Trader funding. However, it was a very easy account to pass, but I want to be able to trade more contract size, and the way I like to trade, I want a little bit more drawdown. Now, the 50K account size with Take Profit Trader, I do like this account size. We get $2,000 of drawdown, so only $500 more of drawdown. We have a profit target of $3,000. So if you look at that profit to drawdown ratio, not nearly as good as what we saw in the 25K account. Now, with this account size, I can trade 6 contracts or 60 micros. So for me, I feel like I get a little bit more flexibility with this account size, with the ability to be able to adjust my position size within different type of trades that I like to personally trade. Now, with this account, before you can even withdraw 1 penny, you have to pass the evaluation, which is $3,000. Then you have to make another $2,000 before you can start withdrawing money. So in this account, you have to make a minimum of $5,000 before you can even think about requesting a payout. With a 25K account, remember, you only had to make $3,000, and the 25K account is slightly cheaper. The 75K account, you can see, look how much the price has jumped, right? The difference between the 25 and 50K account with the current sale going on is roughly right around $14. But then as you look between the 50 and 75K account, notice the price jumps roughly $52.50. Now, if you look at the drawdown amount, you only get an additional $500 of drawdown for that additional $52 that you're spending. And if you look at the profit target, you now have to make $4,500. Now, you are able to trade a max of 9 contracts or 90 micros. So maybe that account would make sense for some traders. For me, I don't like the 75K account size. Then we bump up to the 100K account, and you can see our profit target once again goes up. We have to make $6,000, and we only, again, get an additional $500 of drawdown. Now, in this example, if we look at how much the price jumps, it jumps from $231. And if we minus 171.5 from that, the difference, we pay an additional $59.50 with the current sale going on. And if you look, the amount that we have to make went up an additional $1,500. For me, this is not the account that I like. However, the 150K accounts, I do like this account. One, you have plenty of contracts you can trade in this account size. You can trade 15 contracts or 150 micros. Now, the profit target did move up to $9,000. However, the end of the day drawdown moves up $1,500. So between the 25, 50K, 75, 100K account, each one of those tiers, the drawdown only moved up $500. But then when we jump from the 100K to the 150K account, the drawdown actually jumps up $1,500. Now, if you look at the price difference as well, the 150K account right now with the current sale going on is only $21 more than the 100K account. So why wouldn't you? So if you're thinking about the 100K account, why would you not want to go ahead and upgrade and pay an additional $21 so that you can get an additional $1,500 of drawdown. For me, that's kind of a no-brainer. Now, something that I really like about the 150K account size with Take Profit Trader, unlike Apex, the drawdown continues to move up. Well, look at this last evaluation that I actually passed, and we can see that, and I trade this evaluation from the 5th through the 9th. I passed it, I believe, in 5 or 6 days. But essentially, once the drawdown moves from $145,500 and it moves all the way up to $150,000, the drawdown no longer moves. So any day after the drawdown is above that, you actually gain more and more drawdown. For instance, if you look right here on day number 4, I had $7,232.50 of drawdown, even though when you look right over here, it shows you only have 4,500. And that's because of the way Take Profit Trader adjusts their trailing drawdown. So for me, the way I like to trade, depending on if you like to trade, if you like the flexibility of a lot of contracts and you want more drawdown or not, for me personally, I think you either have to choose the 50K or the 150K account. If you're a trader that can manage your drawdown and keep your losses very, very tight, then the 25K account would be the account to pick where you can get the payouts the quickest. Now, let me know in the comment section down below, which of these account sizes do you like best? If you want to learn about Take Profit Traders' end of the day drawdown versus their intraday trailing drawdown, make sure to watch this next video right here.